Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new Scratch Lego Ev3 video. Today we are going to code Simon Says on Scratch, but with a twist. That's right, because the robot will be Simon. Before we start, just a quick reminder to subscribe to my channel. It's free and it will only take you 2 seconds, so you won't miss out on future videos. Now, we have got this Simon Says game, and this is going to be our instructions. So the robot is going to move in a random direction. We'll press the arrow key. If the arrow key is correct, the robot will move a motor, or if it's no, it's game over. Okay, let's get started right now. Okay, so now we're in Scratch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our robot to move in a certain direction randomly, so the computer will decide. So I made a new variable, it's called robot direction. So what we are going to do is we're going to set robot direction to pick random 1 to 4, and then from 1 to 4 we are just going to make our robot move. If for 1 it would be forward, for 2 it would be backwards, for 3 it would be left, and for 4 it would be right. So this is the code you'll need. So if robot direction equals 1, then we got forward, and the code on the right is basically the forward. I've already coded it, and we can do the same, and we can move backwards. And then for left and right, it is the same thing, except we use the motor. So it's this block, motor B, turn this way for 1 second, and then we've got if robot direction equals 4, then motor B turns this way for 1 second. And 1 second is a bit long, so I'm gonna bring it down to 0.5 seconds. And now that is basically the movement of the robot done. Now we need the player to press an arrow. So for the arrow key, we're gonna go if then else, and we know that the robot is moving forward in robot direction equals 1, so the player must press the forward key to get it correct. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go in sensing, get this block, and we are just going to edit it. So it's up arrow, and for backward it would be down arrow, and it would be left arrow would be right arrow. And now if up arrow is pressed, we are going to get the robot to move the motor as an indication, and if it doesn't, then I said we'd do game over. So we get our looks, get our sprite, and say game over. And now what we are going to do is we are going to do a stop all, so we know to stop the entire program if it's game over. So we've got to do this to the rest of the sprites. So now we got down arrow, left arrow, and we got right arrow. Okay, now that is basically the program finished, except we need a repeat loop, and the repeat loop will get everything to repeat more than once. So obviously if it's game over it won't repeat because it stopped everything. So now one final thing is we got to add this block, which is very important, wait until, and this will wait until the player has actually pressed the key. So we can't have it display game over because the player hasn't even pressed anything yet. So now we have just got to put it in between the broadcast and the if then, and we've got the program finished. So I'm just going to do it, and we're going to do a quick test. So I'll see you there. Okay, so I've went through the script, and I have noticed an error. Motor B turned this way in robot direction should be motor C. So that's why left and right was incorrect. So now let's get started, but before we start, I like to say that I've put a code, and on the screen will appear the button I've pressed, so you will know what button I have pressed and if I've got it right or wrong. Let's get started. Okay, I think that was forward. Yep, correct. That was left. Okay, I think that's another left. Okay, that's it. The game's complete. Now we can reset the robot. And now let's get started again. Okay, let's say I made a mistake and I went right. It says game over, and that's basically the game over. We can't go back and do repeat 3 times, but we can always retry and play again. I think that was backwards. Yeah, we win! So that is probably going to be it for today's video. And you can always give yourself more of a challenge. You can add 2 directions that the robot moves in. So the player will have to press 2 keys. And that would be really hard to code. Or you could do something for if you win. Because I didn't do that. Or you could make it more obvious that there's a game over. Or you could add maybe a score. So the computer saves how many times you won. But thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it. And subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.